Hello, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Okay. I am Magical Jones, and this is Wisdom and Guidance. I'm here to give you guys an energy check in for this time. When I say this time, I'm thinking about the time that I'm uploading the video. Okay. We are in the month of November 2025. This is what the collective of Scorpio is in. Okay. Spirit had me break down, and we know things. You can know something, but then when it comes to explaining something, when you talk about stuff, you don't really break it down in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? But Spirit had me break down the timelines for Libra. Okay, so if you guys have Libra in your chart, go check out that read. If you're cross watching for Libra, and a Scorpio, or if you're on the Libra Scorpio cusp, check that out. Okay, me myself, I am a cusp baby myself. I'm on the cusp of Aries and Taurus when it comes to my sun sign. Okay, I got that fire and that stability in me at the same time, so I might come off a little bipolar. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Hey, sometimes you just gotta adjust to the situations. This is not a shot at anybody that feels like they have a disability when it comes to their mental stability. Okay, this is something that society makes us feel like is something that is indifferent. Okay, but in actuality, it is what makes us special. Okay. No, I'm not saying that I'm bipolar. I hadn't been diagnosed with any of that. Okay. The only thing I have been diagnosed with is being a great tarot reader. Okay. All right. With that being said, we are on Scorpio. All right. As you can see, I feel good right now. When I first started today, I started with Virgo, I did Libra, and now I am on you guys' read. All right. I could be feeling you guys' energy because you are my opposite sign, and it is your birthday season. So happy birthday, Scorpio. Okay. I hope you guys are, living your best life and not the life that you feel like somebody needs to live for you. Okay. A lot of you guys are very good at staying true to yourself. All right. So I don't think you guys have an issue with that. All right. But anyway, as I said before, I am Magical Jones, and my channel name is Wisdom and Guidance. I hate this little dot up here. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but it's not on me. And I don't know if it's in the camera. Could be in the camera. Okay. But that shit drives me fucking crazy because it looks like I have shit on my face. Or not shit, but you know what I'm saying. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and tap into you guys' energy. As soon as I got ready to tap into y'all energy, my damn Bluetooth went out for whatever reason. So a lot of you guys could be feeling disconnected. Okay. A lot of you guys could be disconnecting from people, situations that you were once, that you felt like you once relied on. You might be feeling as if you don't need these people or this situation anymore. Okay. I'm picking up like disability or some of you guys could be getting some type of a judgment when it comes to a disability or whatnot, saying that you don't need them anymore. And I know in these days and time, when you get them checks, boy, them checks come in handy. I ain't gonna lie, but at the same time, thank God for progress. All right, and the ability to heal. All right, and we're gonna leave that at that. Yeah, I want my music so bad. I don't like this. So give me 1 minute. So while you guys are here, please like the video. I see some of you guys have liked already. Um, as we get into the reading, if you feel like I resonate with you or you resonate with me, okay, as a reader, subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate my newest subscribers. You guys have been showing me a lot of love, especially since I have been going live, and I really, really, really appreciate it. I have had this channel for over 6 years, okay? And my subscriber numbers have not went up the way that they have been going up since I have been going live, okay? So if I'm not going live, then I ain't going nowhere, you know what I'm saying? But no, I do plan on like just uploading things, but you know, I would say this: it pays to listen to your intuition, Scorpio. It pays to listen to spirit. Like when you get that little nudge or that little hunt, that little nudge or whatever, you know what I'm saying, that's telling you to like not do something or to do something or whatever, you know what I'm saying, pay attention to it, you know. Always trust yourself, trust what your higher self, what yourself, and you might not see it as your higher self. You just might be like, oh dang, something told me. That something is always your higher self, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes it can be ego too. So sometimes your ego can talk you out of situations while your higher self is trying to talk you into a better situation. So be very mindful of that and make sure that you can discern the two. All right. But when spirit is telling you, when your higher self, when I say spirit, I'm speaking on high vibrational things, regardless of how people see me, you know, because of the way that I present myself. I always have on black and all this and all that, you know. People can say whatever they choose to or whatever, but when I say spirit, I'm speaking of my higher self, my higher guides, my spirit guides that lead me into prosperity, protection, love, and all that other type of stuff. So I'm gonna share this with you, and then I'm gonna get into you guys' reading. Okay, Scorpio. Years ago, years ago, okay, Spirit was like, you need to go live. Go live. If you want subscribers, go live more often. And I was like, I'm not going live. Like, no, because I ain't got time for trolls. I ain't got time for people judging me. And, you know, then what if I interact with people and then I'm being distracted and all this? Like, you know, I just made up all types of excuses to why I would not go live. Okay. But now that I'm going live, okay, and I'm not even at 1,000 subscribers as of yet, but I will say this: when I reach 1,000 subscribers, that's when we are going to celebrate on wisdom and guidance, okay? Because like I said, I have been here a long time. I hadn't always been consistent, and I hadn't always did what spirit told me to do, okay? Sometimes I do. I get distracted by, you know, and I won't say distracted, because sometimes we have to work. Sometimes family matters come up. You know, sometimes we get sick or we don't feel good or our energy is low, like low, low, low. You know what I'm saying? To where like if I'm on here and I'm giving you guys a read, and you can like tell if my energy is off, like I'm like looking like a zombie or something. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want that. I never want that for my subscribers, because I feel like the messages that I give are messages of love and higher vibration. Okay? Do they always resonate with everyone? No, they're not going to. Okay? But for those who they do resonate with, you know, I'm pretty sure you guys get a good message and you guys can reflect on the words that are being presented to you. All right. All right. And I know I'm pretty sure I already did this, but just go with the flow. Go with it. Go with it. Okay. This is you guys' energy. Cup energy. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio energy. Two of Cups. All right. So if this is not you coming into union or reunion, I'm hearing reunion for some of you guys, okay? If this is not you coming into union or reunion with someone, for some of you guys, it's not a reunion, it's just a union. It's like you meeting someone new. And that would be great, you know, because I understand that the collectives, we always, you know, pick up on the same energies. Like people from our past, it's like we can't let them go. They can't let us go. This is for people that are single. Okay, if you're in a relationship, then that doesn't apply to you unless it applies to a different situation. Okay, some of you guys have are definitely reuniting with someone or some people from your past. Okay, this fell on the flow, y'all. This fell on the flow. Okay, it wanted to get away. So some of you guys are definitely completing a cycle. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, not necessarily, but this is like when it comes to feeling overburdened, okay? Because wands are about feelings and they're about action as well, okay? Some of you guys feel like you have been overworking yourself, all right? I'm seeing that this cycle is or is about to come to an end. Show me more for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. That was a lot. Okay, it was only 2. Okay, so from the 10 of Wands, we have the 3 of Wands. All right, this is waiting for something. Okay, expectation. All right. And then we have the 8 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Being in your head, okay, about something that you're expecting, all right? Some of you guys have put in a lot of work concerning a situation, okay, that you have been expecting to change, you have been wanting to move forward with, okay? Remember, the 2 of Cups came out as the overall energy. Okay. Some of you guys could be reuniting with someone or just coming into union with a soulmate. And when I say soulmate, this could be someone from your past. Well, that would be reuniting. Or just like, well, I don't know. Y'all get what I'm saying. Okay? You get what I'm saying? If this is a new connection, it's like you're coming into union, a new union. For some of you guys it is, but I'm not really picking up something new. For some of you guys, if this is something new, you guys have put in a lot of work towards this situation. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So how new is new, Magical? How new is new? 8 years, which to me is not new. 8 months, that's borderline new. 8 weeks, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody that you could have met in the month of August. So some of you guys are definitely dealing with a Leo, because when you come to 8 in fire signs, that's Leo energy. Okay, the only other fires or other sign that's in the 8th month is Virgo. Okay, but we do have air energy here. Virgo is not air energy. Virgo is earth energy. So some of you guys are definitely dealing with a Leo that you guys are, say you might be renewing your vows or something like that. You could be talking about it. You could be thinking about it. Someone could be expecting for you, Scorpio, to renew, because I don't see any cup energy here. The only cup energy I saw was the 2 of Cups, and that was the overall energy, letting me know that this is your energy. Okay, so this is someone within your energy. All right, They feel like they have put in a lot of work and they are expecting something to happen. For some of you guys, this person is like, I hadn't been putting in all this work for nothing. Like, are you going to put a ring on it or not? Okay? Simply put, this is like what they're thinking. And someone is in their head about this. Okay? So when you get in your head about a situation, it can go either way. All right? So this person could be thinking about, is it worth it? Do I really want to go out there and start over again? And even if I do, at least I might have the potential to find someone that actually values me the way that I'm feeling like Scorpio might not value me. Okay? But then if this is, you know, something else, it's like, why am I putting in all the work and you not putting in no work? Like, I see a lot of work being done, but no emotions. Okay? So somebody could feel like you're all action and that's it. Like, you know, some of you guys, you have communication. They might feel like you do communicate with them, but it ain't really like that romantic. If this has to do with love. Okay? And I'm sticking to that love because that Two of Cups came out. Two of Cups doesn't always have to be love. It just could be any type of connection. It could have to do with work. Okay? It could have to do with just two people coming together, being on the same level. All right? But whoever this is, I don't see you guys being on the same level. Okay? Somebody feels like they have been putting in extra work. They have been overworking themselves. And they are expecting. Okay? So you got 10 and then you got 3. So 10 from 3 from 10 is 4. Nope, that's 7. 10 from 10 from 3 is 7. So the 7 of Wands is like protection and guarding yourself. Okay? Somebody could feel like you're guarded, you know what I'm saying? Or they could be building up this energy to where they feel like they have to guard their heart with you. Okay? Yeah, excuse my math. I get it together after a while, but just, you know, off the rip, I'll be a little off. So, all right. So let's see what's going on. Because all I see is wands. I see 2 wands card and a sword card. So that's a lot of action and some mental. Because I'm not, the eight of swords is definitely not communication. That's not communication. That's all mental, honey. That's all mental. So somebody is like, if I proceed on this path with Scorpio, what is going to happen? Am I going to just keep repeating a cycle? Okay? Scorpio, if this is you, okay, and you have been feeling like you have put in a lot of work towards a situation, all right, take it as it resonates. All right, take it how it resonates. But I see someone feeling like if they continue on a path, it's just going to be the same thing over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to be any relief. Okay? Because he has the 10 of Wands and he's going up those stairs, but then you see what's ahead of him? He has more stairs to go up and they're steeper. You know what I'm saying? And he has less wiggle room. This could be a commitment. This could be a commitment that somebody doesn't want to get into. All right. Someone is talking to someone about commitment and they're like, I don't know about that. Okay. I don't know about that. Somebody is weighing their options. Okay. They're thinking about how things would be if they walked away. Somebody is really in their head about this situation, Scorpio. And if this has to do with work, some of you guys feel like you have been doing more than your share of work. Okay? Like if you're like, say you're not in management position, but you are up under management a lot, or management always coming to you, making you do like stuff that you feel like is not in your job description. You know what I'm saying? What's actually happening is they're giving you experience that you wouldn't gain otherwise. But at the same time, you're in your head like, is it even worth it? Because do they even see my value? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I continue to let these people push me like this, are they even going to promote me or make me feel like, or put me in a position to where I can benefit off this, to where I can feel like things have been balanced? You know what I'm saying? So somebody is definitely in their head. Someone is definitely at a crossroads about this. All right. Show me more. I see a new beginning. This is a new beginning, Scorpio. For some of you guys, this does have to do with work. All right. This does have to do with work. For others of you, I don't know. I have no idea. It's something about Scorpio season that I've been picking up for the past couple of months about people being proposed to. Okay. I see this as some people receiving a ring. Somebody's expecting a ring, or you're expecting a ring. Whether this is, and this is how I'm picking it up. Like, somebody's getting engaged to be married. Okay. For some of you guys, this has to do with, how you get like a ring class, or like if you're in like the NFL or something like that, they give you a ring. It depends on your status. Okay. I see some of you guys realizing that your value is greater than the way that somebody is making you feel like you are. Some of you guys are in your head. Some of you guys feel like someone doesn't see your value, but in all actuality, they do. Okay. Some of you guys, this is a warning to let you know not to be so offensive or defensive to where you are going to block your blessing, to where someone is going to come towards you with a new opportunity, but you're in your head. All right. To where you're not going to be able to receive it. All right. That's a warning for some of you guys. All right. Show me more for Scorpio. Scorpio, if you guys would like the video, if you resonate with my reading, you like it, if you're getting a message. To me, it's all about the message. It's not about how I'm looking or my setup or whatever. It's about the message. So if you're receiving a message out of this, subscribe to my channel. Oh, yeah. We got more Earth energy here, honey. Honey, honey, honey. Towards Virgo, Capricorn. Some of you guys are being set up to be, like, set up. You know what I'm saying? This is a setup for a come up. And you don't even see it. You don't even see it. For some of you guys, I do see marriage. I do. I see that. Okay. And I see that some of you guys have reached that point. Some of you guys may feel like you're not ready for it. But, this is because maybe you have been basing what marriage is or what a relationship is supposed to be like based off of somebody else's experience, okay? Spirit is saying, live your own life, okay? Don't base your life or how you expect things to play out for you based on how they turned out for somebody else or other people that's in your ear, okay? Don't do that to yourself. We all have our own life, and this is something that a lot of people don't understand, okay? A lot of people don't even have the time or the freedom to understand this, okay? Because they're so wrapped up in work, okay? They're so wrapped up in work to where they can't even, focus on themselves. So if you have the ability, or you have someone in your energy that's letting you know that, you know, your experience is your experience, and you don't have to compete with anybody else. You don't have to please anybody else. Then, you know, kudos to you. All right. Because a lot of people don't have that. All right. Misery loves company, especially here nowadays. People are going through a lot. Show me more for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I have yet to see another cup sign. So I'm not seeing any emotions in this. I'm seeing that this is all like action and like stability. All right. And a little bit of mental. All right. So this is something that has already been in the making for some of you guys. Whether this is you relocating to a new job, or relocating because you are coming into union with someone else. Okay. But I see whatever this new opportunity is, this Ace of Pentacles, you know, it's having you look like this. You know what I'm saying? The King of Pentacles. This is not the Page of Pentacles. This is not the Knight of Pentacles, Scorpio. This is the King of Pentacles. This is someone who is very stable, okay? And it didn't happen overnight. They had to go through a lot of woes and disappointments, okay? They had to fail a few times to even get it right, all right? But the thing about it is, this King of Pentacles, they learned themselves, okay? And they learned to value themselves first, because Pentacles are about self-worth. They're about material things as well. But when you get to the, you know, it's all about what we find valuable in life, okay? So, first of all, you would have to find yourself valuable enough to invest in yourself, or to, you know, allow yourself to go on a new journey in life. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. That is the truth. That's another new beginning. Some of you guys from that Eight of Swords, 8, 9, 10, we have 2. Yep, some of you guys are definitely on the Libra, Scorpio cusp. Or you guys could have been dealing with a Libra. A Libra has something to do with your mentality. I don't know. Okay. This is me in numerology. Look at this. Look at this. Look at here. All right, y'all. Libra had that as well. Okay. Libra had this as well. This is the Ten of Swords. So you have the Ten of Wands, and you have the Ten of Swords. These are energies that you are leaving. These are energies that are depleting, okay, to where you can come into a new energy, okay? Because remember, I looked at the bottom of the deck before I started shuffling, and it was the Ace of Swords. That's a new beginning, okay? Clarification, clarity, okay? Some of you guys then gain clarity on what it is that you actually desire, what you want to do. This is not you. This is someone in your energy, all right? And it's crazy because I was just talking about how the Eight of Swords minus the Two of Swords is the Ten of Swords, okay? Some of you guys are definitely dealing with a Libra, or something about Libra season. Something could have happened during Libra season to wake you up, okay? You got some type of clarification, some type of clarity. Did I say that? Clarification and then clarity? You try to make it seem like I was saying two different things. Yeah, but yeah. And it's about compromising as well. Okay. Moving ahead. Some of you guys, the thing was, do you want to relocate, or is this other person going to relocate? All right. The offer is there. Okay. The messages are there. The communication is there. All right. The means of traveling was there as well. All right. Something about a baby shower, or some type of what you call those things, housewarming. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the next deck, because we're already at 30 minutes. I hope you guys are getting a message out of this. All right. If you are, like the video. Thank you for those that have liked already. All right. Subscribe to my channel if you like my style of reading, or if you feel like, you know, you want to come back and, you know, whatever. I don't know. Anyway, as before, I am Magical Jones, and this is Wisdom and Guidance. All right. This read is for the zodiac sign of Scorpio. Happy birthday, Scorpio. Okay. Scorpio is a very serious time. For me, at least, I feel like it's very intense, you know. There's a lot of struggle going on when it comes to energies. Okay. People have to set up protection and all this other type of stuff. I don't know. That's just the way I see it. All right. What's the higher self of Scorpio saying at this time? It's 3 cards. It says, your dreams are never further than you can reach. Okay, some of you guys may feel like something is out of your reach, or something is too far. Okay, we talked about traveling. Okay, so we're just saying your dreams are never too far than you can reach. Okay, it may seem like it's a long distance, but it's really not that far. Okay, it says what you seek is seeking you. When you rest, it will find you. I love this card. Okay. It says what you seek is seeking you. When you rest, it will find you. Okay. It's like a circle. Okay. Anyway. Let's stay for real magical. Okay. But say you are on the same path as someone or something, and you guys are just not in sync, but you're on the same path. It's a circle, okay? So you can be here and the other person can be here, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? And you're never gonna cross each other's path because you're on that circle. But when you actually stop, or when your person or whatever this other thing is, but it says you. When you rest, when you stop and take a break, okay, and stop making it seem like you're actually chasing what it is that you desire, that's when it's going to come to you, okay? A lot of times we get manifestation and chasing mixed up. Okay, so when you be still, okay, be still, then that thing that's on your path is actually going to be able to catch up to you. Okay, it says when you rest, it will find you. I love that. I love that. It says look for the signs that will guide you to the destiny you have known all along. I don't even feel like I need to draw what's the T. But I think I will take like one card. I'll take one card from What's the Tea for y'all. Y'all know What's the Tea can get a little spicy. It can get a little spicier or whatnot, so it can be a little dramatical, a little messy. I hope you guys are getting a message out of this, and that you're enjoying, at least enjoying being here with me. Okay, hey, Jazz Suda Designer says I'm from India. Thank you for coming in. I really appreciate you. I love curry. How about that? I do. I love curry. I think in a past life I was probably, I don't know if I was Caribbean or whatever, but I love curry, honey. I do. Give me some curry and some turmeric and some butternut squash soup, and blend up some chickpeas and make me a little soup. Oh, honey, and pour it over some rice. Oh, jeez. Oh, child services. Kids are at risk of being taken or is about to. Reporting something, neglect, abuse. Some of you guys be mindful of your business, okay, Scorpio? Be mindful of your business, because someone could be against you when you might feel like your discernment might be off when it comes to this person. So for your discernment to be off when it comes to this person, that means that this person is close to you. This could be family. This could be an actual caseworker that you have been with for like years. Okay? You never know why people do the things that they do, but sometimes people do things that we question. Okay? Be mindful of that. Now, this doesn't have to do with children. Okay? Some of you guys, Scorpio, it's relating back to a childhood situation to where someone could have called child services on either your mom or your dad. Okay? Like, say you're older. Like, say you're my age. Say you're older, like my age. Okay? And when you were younger, someone, and you was always like, I wonder why my dad never came around, or I wonder why my mom, left, and, why it was always a one-parent home, or why I had to stay with my grandparents or something like that, or my aunts or whatever, you know what I'm saying? For some of you guys, you had to stay alone, but for some of you guys, it had a lot to do with someone not necessarily on the side of someone else. Like, say your sister, your mom's sister didn't like your dad, okay? And she felt like, even though maybe he wasn't abusive, maybe he was abusive, you know what I'm saying? But say, behind her back, like she didn't even know. She would go and she would like make little reports, and then like, things would happen, and maybe you didn't know because you were a child, and your parents or your mom, your dad, whoever, they didn't really want to tell you the whole truth of what was actually going on. What happened was other people were getting involved into the situation. Okay? For some of you guys, this is a different timeline. Be mindful, okay, of the people that you have around you. Be mindful, especially when it comes to your children, okay? Some of you guys have a Scorpio child, all right? And someone feels like someone is not capable. Take it how it resonates. Like I said, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychologist, but I read energy. Okay. Um, I don't think it takes, life experience is life experience. And I don't think it takes a piece of paper to qualify somebody to be able to express something. Okay. But I am not a doctor. I'm not a licensed psychologist as well. Okay. Show me more for Scorpio, and then we're going to end this. I ask you guys to like the video, subscribe, comment, hooked. What? And that flew way over here. I wish y'all could see this, but I don't want to show all my business around here. I make it look cute, but it says hooked. What? Scorpio, some of y'all got somebody from your past that you thought was over you because you got over them. This person might have popped in your head from time to time, and if they did pop in your head, it was because they were thinking about you. They were pulling on your energy. This person is coming back. I don't know who. I need to know, because this don't make no sense, honey. This don't make no sense. Okay? I want to know who this is that's hooked on Scorpio. Whoever this is, they are coming back. For some of you guys, they were some people or a person that started some drama in your life. All right? And you banned this person from your life. You blocked them and you told them that you didn't want nothing else to do with them. This could have been that person right here. Okay? I don't know. All right. Who is this person that was hooked on Scorpio? Or that maybe Scorpio was hooked on? But who is this person? Show me, show me, show me. Show me the sign. Show me something to where Scorpio would understand. A Gemini or a Virgo? Somebody, okay, so whoever you had a child with, this is the other person. Okay? The other person. Okay? Not the person that you ended up having a child with and you went towards that person because you was like, okay, well, I want to do the right thing. I want to be a great mom and I want to have a family for my child, or I want to be a great dad or whatever. This is the other person that you ended up letting go. This person been doing some shit in the background, honey. All right? If you didn't know, you now you know, and the pieces are going to come together. All right? Or someone is going to come and confess some things, because for some of you guys, this has been years ago, a long time ago. Okay? People hold burdens for a long time. Like I said, you could be dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo. I'm out of here, you guys. I don't know whether I'm going to do Sagittarius or not. What time is it? It's 11:07. 11:07. 7:11. All right, so I might come back and do Sagittarius, and then call it a night. But we'll see. We'll see. But thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you got a message out of it. Let me know. If you're not here in the live feed when I post it online, and you're watching it, just somebody say, hey baby. Hello baby. Y'all are so sweet. Something else. I love it though. I love it. Because at least I ain't getting trolled. But anyway, stay tuned. If you're a Sagittarius cross-watching, or if you have Sagittarius in your chart, stay tuned. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and do Sagittarius, and then that's going to be it. I'm going to call it a night. All right? I love you guys. Stay positive. All right. Know that life is a lesson, but at the same time, we are not here to be slaves. We are not here to be in any type of condemnation, but we are here to learn our lessons. You know what I'm saying? Learn your lessons and move it on. That's it. It's like school, it's like a classroom. The education system, they mimicked life lessons. You know what I'm saying? That's what they did. So they actually put us in an education system that mimics what God or the universe has for us. It's not all that bad. It's not. Just learn your lessons. Learn. Pay attention. Pay attention to the signs. All right. I love y'all.